What is going on, everyone? This is NinjaGeek here, and welcome back to another Overwatch video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I actually got the Hack the Planet and the Power Outage in the same exact game, because in fact her EMP, her ultimate, does count towards the Hack the Planet. But we're going to talk about Hack the Planet later. We're actually going to talk about her ultimate achievement right now, first of all, because I do think that it is a bit easier. So as you can see right there, those enemies were completely clueless. They had no idea. Now, the best way to do it is probably to get a Zarya on your team if you really want to try and cannot get 6 enemies in front of you, or you can just have some random luck and get those clueless enemies right there. It's not a hard achievement by any means, but it does take a little time. It's time consuming if the enemies do not line up. And one more thing about her ultimate is that her ultimate needs to, has a blast radius, right? It can capture anybody within the blast radius, but if they're hiding behind a wall 2 feet behind you, they're not going to get affected by the EMP. So you could be looking completely the opposite of them. They will still get the effect as long as they're not hiding behind walls. So that is the power outage. Now, moving on to the Hack the Planet, you can see the moments where I end up getting the hacks in. And I'm going to put a hack counter so you can see where it is at. So I hacked a couple people already, and I believe this is the 4th one where I get Torbjorn. And what you really want to do, essentially, the strategy that works best is to, of course, flank them from behind, hack them, and then immediately use your translocator or your invis and go invisible to try and get away. You don't want to hack them and then try and fight them. You want to hack them and then run away as fast as possible, at least to your spawn or somewhere where you will not be attacked. And here I'm just speeding up, of course, the excess parts. Now, another thing also coming up as well that you're going to see right here is that when you're low on health or you need health, make sure you hack the health things, because if you don't, you're going to either die or you're just going to need a situation where you're going to have to hack the health. Now, I know it could be one of those things where it's like, oh, well, if you hack it, you got to wait 12 seconds to hack something else, but it's better to have health and to stay alive, and we do, and of course, in this gameplay, we have a Mercy that does really well, but it's better to stay alive and have health kits than to run out of health and die just because you want to save your hack up for somebody else. And there you can see I hacked another health kit. Now, this is where I get the ultimate. So right now I have 6 hacks in this one life. Now, these people were just dumb enough to come up to our spawn. Now, we were getting spawn trapped for whatever reason. I have no idea, but the Mercy, I don't know what she was doing there. She didn't have her controller or whatever. She wasn't playing, but these people are completely oblivious. I hack, completely run away. You don't want to fight anybody, and I ended up getting the power outage achievement, which I already discussed before. So that adds up to 12 hacks now. So now we're at 12 hacks. Soldier right here is going to be the 13th hack. And you see, right here, I'm fighting Soldier because I know he's not even looking at me at all, so I have a chance against him, and I'm close range. Now, there was a bunch of enemies. Just completely run away. Use Invis. And don't use Invis when you're in the middle. Just some general Sombra tips. You don't want to run into the middle of enemies and use Invis because they're going to see you, and they're going to immediately kill you. So here we go. Here is the 14th person that I end up hacking. Miss him behind the wall, and that's another thing. If you get shot or they go behind a wall, your hacking goes away. So now I'm at 14, and guess what? After the 14th, I kind of stay back a little bit, charge up my ultimate, because like I said, again, your ultimate does count towards the Hack the Planet achievement, and keep that in mind. You don't just want to go around using your hack, you want to use your EMP as well. And I know that I'm very, very close at this point. I don't know where I'm at, but I just go out there and EMP because I know I'm very, very close anyways, so if I die, it really doesn't matter. I know I got 6 people, and then there, of course, I end up getting the Hack the Planet achievement, finishing up Sombra's achievements 2 in one game, which never has happened ever before, and I ended up also getting a sick play of the game as well. Pretty cool. And here's an effectfulness tip right here. See how Zarya used her ultimate like that? There was at least 3-4 people, at least Lucio did that. If you can get a bunch of enemies in there and use the EMP, you pretty much have the ultimate, or the achievement, I should say, especially if you only get maybe 4 in there and then 2 of them are kind of lagging behind. As long as they're not behind walls, as long as they're in your EMP blast radius, you will get the power outage achievement. But if you have any tips, you can leave those down below as to how you got these achievements. If you have any questions, you can let me know as well. Both of these achievements in one game. I was going to separate them into different videos, but that would kind of just be stupid since I got them in one game, so I might as well just show them off. So I hope you did enjoy it. I'll see you on the next one. This is NinjaGeek. I'm out. And peace.